First of all, I want to disabuse the thinking, the perception, and sometimes a malicious allegation against culture, which is that people, because of culture, child marriages are sort of our culture or tradition. That is totally wrong. It's a misrepresentation of the truth. In our culture, as you know, you don't marry anyone below 20 years. In the constitution it's 18, but if you look at the real cultures, for culture to allow a marriage, you find that most is in the 20s, more than 20 years. That's our culture. And whoever is marrying people under 18, under 20, under the guise of culture, to us is a criminal. And these people should be punished. They should be brought before the law and severely punished. They should be sent to prison because that is very bad. It's against our own culture. I won't speak on behalf of religious practices, but surely there are some churches, because of their own practices, they promote child marriages. And I want to stand here and say, please, those religious organizations whose practices, whose beliefs are promoting child marriages, I think that should stop. True, it's rape. On our part, of course we have courts. We preside over customary courts. We bring them before the courts. When found guilty, we make sure that we hand over that case to the police, because we do not preside over criminal cases. So rape is a crime. And once it's a crime, then it means that we have to hand over to the police, who then prosecute through the major courts or the high court. So that's another area where people expect, let me say, too much from the chiefs, because they think that we as chiefs can preside over criminal matters. Unfortunately, the law does not allow a chief to preside over that. But what we also do, despite the criminal limitations of our jurisdiction, we also make the families that are involved in a civil manner pay damages. For example, we take it in a different way. So it's a rape, but at the end of the day, you've defiled someone's child or daughter, and we make them pay. It ranges from 2 head of cattle even up to 7 for those cases. But the rigorous part of proving that this person did this or it was rape, we leave that to criminal courts. It's on the increase, I can confirm. It's on the increase. One is the breakdown in the social fabric. It's a breakdown in the social fabric in the sense that the care of the family unit, which is when you identify this issue, we should go about the issue of the family unit, where children don't grow up in the custody of a proper family. That has become a problem. And so where we have maybe orphans, maybe the parents have died, and because of the shrinking of spaces within the families, these children have nobody to look after them. They are alone. They tend to just rush, even 15 years, to get married. In fact, I had a case last week, but I don't want to take much of it. I had a case in my area of last week, where a girl who was working for this person decided to leave that employment as a domestic worker. She's 15. She then just ran away to get married to some other boy. And we intervened. We said, but you're only 15 years. But the parents of that lady came, and we were saying, no, my daughter has found a husband. Well, the consequence of that is that by next year, by the time she's 16, she'll be a mother. But the parents themselves, the mother also is saying, it's a good thing. Let it continue like that. So it's a dynamics of what we call social fabric issues, where the mother sometimes is even unable herself to take care of some of the children, and now they are pushing them even into marriage. And that we should ensure that we bring back the whole issue of the extended family, and that I think awareness, education also is very important, because we see a lot of people that are not quite aware even of the consequences of marrying at such a tender age.